smackdown. Alright, so tonight we're in two parts. So there is pretty lock, standard resume talk. So for those who have had it before, I apologise. It's pretty much similar to the other ones. But dude, if you wish to leave, you can do so. But come back for resume smackdown. Alright, that's number one. Number two, resume smackdown is last night I read 100 student resumes. The fact that I can still see is a miracle. Okay? It was not as bad as I thought, but seriously bad enough that I now know what I'm going to tell you. Alright? I am also going to be picking out people. And I see people here that I have in their CVs. So if you're inclined to be embarrassed, I make no apologies. It's for your own benefit. Okay? There are some of you need serious work on your CVs. Okay? I'm here, my job, right here, what I'm trying to do is help you get a job. Right? That's my mission in life. So if I can help you have a better CV, get you a job, that definitely helps. Okay? So yes, it's going to suck. But the output is you get fired, which is a good outcome, I think. Right? So what we've done is, because I'm being recorded, and it's on obscurity, if I was to get stuck into somebody, it might be really mean. And I'm being recorded for like ever. So we've blanked out as much personal details as we possibly can. Okay? But what I'm going to try and do is I've got plenty of good examples and plenty of bad examples. Okay? And the purpose is actually pretty much, when we'll get into this, as I said, it's not too bad. But you guys need to understand where you're missing. You're definitely missing a few things that will actually get you to the top of the pole. Because when I get the feedback from the companies, they're telling me no idea what this person can do. Right? Really important. Okay? Out of the good people that I picked out, some of you will probably figure out who they might be. Right? It will be in either case. You should hunt them out yourself if you think you need work with a CV and get them to help you. Because they've obviously figured out what you don't know, then you should ask them. Okay, so we want to get this underway. So pizzas are due in 50 minutes. Oh, by the way, so exits, blah blah blah. Pizzas officially do not exist. We're not allowed to have them here. But they will never know unless someone watches the video. So hopefully no one in the facilities will watch the video. Alright, so the pizzas don't exist. Okay, so let's get cracking. So as some of you know, I once worked in India and I discovered something. So I was the head of an IT team. I had 12 developers, 3 database guys, some testers, graphics guys. So we built an auction site like TradeNet, right? Very big, very prestigious. I sent out a job for a Java programmer. First day, 1,500 replies into the email box. The company secretary had a heart attack. As you can imagine, she's like, what the hell am I going to do? Within 3 days, it got to 5,000, and then she's like, oh, you expecting me to answer every one of these? So it was a real problem. So as a result, I learned how to deal with lots of jobs coming in, and how to actually figure out what you really want to know from somebody when you're hiring them. Alright? Get it out there in front. This is a disclaimer. What I'm going to tell you is very different than what Vic Careers are going to tell you. It's very different from what, if you went to a recruiter, what they're going to tell you. But guess what? I'll put up my hand. They lie. They are not employers. They are people that connect people to jobs. They actually don't know everything there is when it comes to hiring a tech person. Right? I'm telling you from the horse's mouth, from somebody who actually hires. They're not doing it on purpose, but they don't know. Right? They're not dealing with programmers every day, with tech people. So as a result, they're doing what they do to minimise the amount of effort and work so they get their money. You are an asset to them. Okay? I, on the other hand, want to be hired. It's quite different. Right, so why am I doing this? Well, finding a job, it sucks. It really does. You know, because it doesn't speak to you. Right, so I'm here to help you get top of the pile. So from Tuesday, we talked about in the career stuff, it's the same as last year. If it's important to get a job, what we really want to know about you is what you're good at. Why are you interested in IT? So this is in the context of your CV, right? So why do you want to work in IT? Okay? We want to know that you're curious and enthusiastic and all those sorts of things. We want to know that you're a good learner. You know, when you walk into a job, the stuff that you know from university is like this much. The amount that you know after that is going to be huge. Anyone who's done summer of code, when they walk out at the end, they say, wow, I learned more than I did at school in 3 months. Okay? It's possible, so be prepared. And ultimately, if you're going to be doing a job, it's about getting work done, right? So that's from Tuesday. So given the background, right, so someone who doesn't know this answer and wasn't here last year, how long does it take someone, the average person to read a CV? Now I did 100 last night, right? How long do you think they look at a CV for?
3 minutes max.
3 minutes?
Yeah.
What if I told you you're way wrong? 30 seconds, still too high?
About 10 to 15, maybe.
Close. It's in between. 20 seconds. Okay? Now, if you're thinking, is that really true? Well, yesterday, I went through 100. So after the first 20, you know, and I spent a minute or so on each one, oh my God, what am I doing? Right? So what happens, if you look at a CV and you can't find a good idea of what you want to find out about that person, you start scanning. You think about when you read something. Right? Who thinks they read differently on a website to reading, you know, say a newspaper or a printed document? Right? You're absolutely right. If they're looking at this online, they're in the mode, I'm in web mode, I'm going to scan and look for stuff that appeals to me. Right? So if they scan and can't find the things that they think are important, then they just keep going and going, well, nothing there. Alright? So it's a problem. So you've got 20 seconds. Alright, so why do you need a good resume at the moment? Well, as I spoke about it, we've got recruiters. And this is, I think, this is supposed to be about a graduate being blind. I think these are recruiters. Right? Recruiters are blind. I have been at the mercy of recruiters from both sides. For 3 years, I was a consultant or contractor. I had to go through a recruiter to get a job. So it was grovel me, put me up in front of this company, all of that sort of stuff. I learned a lot. And then I got hired by a company who wanted me to hire people. So then I was the guy on the other side of the fence, suddenly going to recruiters, hey, I want these CVs. And in both instances, I hated it. Because they didn't know enough about the technology, about the stuff that's important to people who actually run IT projects. All they know is buzzwords. Do you know Java? Yeah. Do you know Oracle? Yeah. Cool, you're great. Notice the nasty, what you've done, just do you do stuff? Okay? So this is a problem, because these guys won't help you. As a graduate, here's the sorry facts of life. You're worth $4,500. Right? So, let's imagine I rock up to them and I say, I want a job. Well, if I get a $100,000 job, a $150,000 job, they get 17.5%. So I'm worth 4 times more money than you. How much more time are they going to put into me than you? Okay? So at that amount of money, the agent who's actually giving you the job, right, they don't get all of it. They get the commission. So they're getting 20%. 20% of 4,500 is what? Right? Not a hell of a lot. Are they going to put in the effort? Okay? So, recruiters hate me because I tell the truth. Right? But it's a question, friend or foe. They can help you. Certain institutions like banks use recruitment companies. They're very, very good, but you have to get on with it. In England, to get on a recruiter, you had to take them out to the pub often. Right? And then you got in with them, they get you a job. Right? Until you took them out to the pub, I don't seem to be getting forward to any jobs. Strange. Right? So, a bit of a friend or foe there. With big companies, they have robots.